Hello, this is Tape the Ape, and I'm going to talk about what happened recently in Loves Park, Illinois. Obviously, there's lots of things that happened, but one in particular, a body was found at Windsor Lake. They described it as advanced stages of decomposition. They found the body. That's the state that the body was in when they found it. That means it was there for, at the very least, a couple of weeks, at the most, a couple of months, I imagine. Who knows? Now, about 3 weeks ago, I made a video there, me and my girlfriend, so chances are that body was there when we were there. Now, right off the bat, that's just creepy, for one. Very unfortunate the body's there. Very unfortunate for whoever it was. They couldn't tell they couldn't identify it. They'd have to do dental work because of how badly decomposed they are. That's not something that you want to find, you know. Now, there was a story with me and my girlfriend and two of her friends. We were in an abandoned building. It was not off of Argyle Road, but it's near Argyle Road in Machesney Park, Illinois. Going down 173, on your way to Edwards Apple Orchard, there's this house that's surrounded, a big old house that's surrounded by a bunch of trees. You wouldn't see it unless you actually went into the thing of trees. Now, outside of them trees, it's just a bunch of like cornfield or whatever. But anyway, there's an abandoned building there that's been abandoned since at least the 80s. It's a big old like farmhouse. Something you'd see in a scary movie. Now, we were there. Obviously, you're not supposed to be in an abandoned building. Whatever. We weren't worrying about it when we found this. There's the basement. Now, we went down in the basement. We were just messing around in there, having fun. Weren't doing nothing too horrible. We went down in the basement, and there's, the regular cement walls of the basement, and there's like a false wall, like made of a different type of brick. And at the bottom, there's like a punched out hole. Almost as someone put blocks there, and but knocked them out at the bottom. Now, someone had dared one of us to go in there, and we ended up all going in there. It's like a small little room. It looks as if it was like some type of small dungeon. Really creepy, you know. You know how some basements can be, especially from older houses like that. Now, in that little room, there was like the main three walls, and a fourth wall, it was only going half up. And then halfway up that wall, there was a big pile of dirt. And in that pile of dirt, we found bones. They were small bones. Now, basically, I'm going to give it to you short and sweet. We picked them up, and we pieced them together. We thought, and this is a true story, by the way, we thought they were baby bones, baby human bones. The way that the coccyx, or, the pelvis, and then a leg bone. And now, as I said, short and sweet, basically, for some reason, even though we thought they were human bones, we took them. I don't know why we did it, but we did. We took, with good intentions, let me say that. We took them immediately home. We showed my girlfriend's father. And then we ended up calling the police. The police came, an investigator. They laid out a fabric, thick cloth, put down the bones, folded them up, took them with them. It ended up just being animal bones. Well, we don't technically know because they never told us, but we just assumed, because there was no further investigation after that they were just animal bones, and we just happened to make them look like baby bones, even though, like, it may have been a leg and the body went like that, like an animal, like an animal shape. But instead of going like that, we made it go up and made it look like it. But that's basically that story. Now, going back on what happened at Windsor Lake, that's very frightening, very, very frightening, finding a body. And I'm kind of glad we didn't find it. It's just still creepy that it was there, though, But very wild. I mean, I know exactly what would have done if I did find the body. Obviously, call the authorities, let them know immediately. Obviously, don't touch anything. Least thing I need least is a damn body on my head, or whatever you want to call it. Someone thinking I did it, whatever. Who knows what could happen. But that's just pretty dang wild. That's a story. That's what happened, and that's a story I have to tell about it. Well, anyway, this was Tape the Ape, and I'll see you in the next one.